it's good that you have good friends. They're like your brothers. Do you have brothers and sisters?
No, I don't. I've always wanted brothers, but I think I've always.
Do you have a sister?
I have 2 sisters.
And
Yeah.
what do they do?
One does something with something.
Yeah.
One does something in the entertainment business, and another one does another thing.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't really listen all that well. Like my sister just told me what she did, but she works for a company. I'm sure she doesn't want me to name the company, but
Do you find that the people around you are really upset with you talking about them?
sometimes, yeah. Oh yeah.
So you can't even mention, what does she do in entertainment? Is she an executive?
She's an executive.
Have you worked with her?
No.
You were asking or telling me?
I'm asking. I think I know.
Would you not know your sister if you were working with her?
No, I don't know. I think I will be working with her, but I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't want to say it because like I talk trash and people know our last names, but like she ran into my agent the other day and one of my agents over at UTA, and she was like, "Oh, I think my brother's over at UTA." She's like, "Who's your brother?" She's like, "Bert Kreischer," and she was like, "Hold on, your brother's Bert Kreischer?" She was like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Oh my, hold on." So I think because I'm shirtless and I drink a lot and I talk shit and
you're incredibly successful.
I know, but I don't know if everyone wants to
and-
be associated with me all the time.
Oh, I think
like my daughter doesn't. Like my daughter.
That's every daughter, though. That's every young.
My daughter
girl.
I'm not allowed to say where she wants to go to college. Like she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to be. She wants to go to college. I think she would change her name if she could, just to be regular.
I didn't put his name on my applications.
Yeah. And well, it kind of is heartbreaking because you work so hard to build a career that you're proud of. See, you don't know what it's like to be a broke dad. I remember I was talking about this last night with my dad. I remember being a broke dad, going to school at a place called the Sunshine Shack with Georgia and Isla, and there were successful dads there. Billy Crudup was a dad there, Ian Gomez, Nia Vardalos, like Fred Savage. They were all dads there, and Jay Chandrasekhar. They were all dads there and moms there. And I remember going in there feeling like a loser because I would watch everyone pull up in Range Rovers and stuff, and then be like, and we wanted a good education, so we paid for it. But I remember, it's crazy. I wish I had known then what I know now, because I remember feeling like a loser and then going for Christmas presents. So you work hard so you can establish a life for your kids so that they can get all the things they want. And then you go to buy your daughter a car for her 16th birthday, and she's like, I don't want that car. I don't want to look. I'm not a rich kid, Dad. And you're like, well, no, but it's a good car. And she's like,
conversation we had.
Yeah. And she's like, I don't want that. I'm not driving into school in that. Everyone's going to be like, oh, great. Her daddy bought her a BMW. And I'm like, it's a great fucking car.
That's what I
That's
bought her.
what happened to us.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's exact same. You're talking about our life.
I wanted a pickup.
That's what Georgia got.
Yeah, I wanted a pickup.
And I bought her a BMW.
And I was...
We live like parallel lives.
I mean, I got it. This is insane.
It is insane.
Because I'm going through it all right now.
Oh, it's
horrible.
horrible.
You know.
It gets easier. I promise. You just have to wait it out.
Do you want to hear something really hilarious?
Huh.
So we do this trip. Me and the girls are going to do this trip, and I'm sitting with Leanne, and I had a drink, and I said, I'm gonna. Georgia's and Isla are flying out, and I want to let them know. It was when I was doing Red Rocks, as a matter of fact.
Right.
And I said, I'm going to reach out to Georgia, and I want to let her know that I'm trying harder, that I understand I'm frustrating, I understand my shortcomings, I understand all of them, and that I will work harder to be a better dad, and that nothing's her fault, that it's me, that I've created this parent. It's a very heartfelt message. I'm crying at the end of writing it, right? And I'm like, I go show it to Leanne, she goes, send it. So I sent it. Georgia in my phone is saved as Georgia, my favorite daughter. That's what she saved her number as. I've since changed it.
Well, oh, you have no idea. So
No.
we have. She has a sister. She always puts it into my thing as my favorite daughter.
I'm the favorite child, I say.
Oh
not
my
favorite.
Yeah,
daughter.
because I have a son too.
Yeah.
He's right there.
Yeah.
But she always does that.
This is insane.
It is insane.
So I send it, and I'm sitting by a creek, and I light a joint, and I'm relaxing. We're in Colorado. I send it. Georgia's flying out the next day. And as soon as I send it, I look at my phone, and I went, wait, I think I sent that to the wrong number.
To the dead guy?
No.
Oh.
I sent it to, there is a woman named Georgia Hardstark who's got a podcast called My Favorite Murder. And she saved in my phone as Georgia, My Favorite Murder. And she reads it, and she replies. I go, wrong number, I apologize. And then she writes back, I thought this was from my dad. She goes, I'm crying right now. I thought this was from my dad. She's like, just so you know, it gets better. Like, I had problems with my dad at that age. Listen, she loves you. It's just, it's just an awkward time. And I'm like, no, I'm crying, texting with the wrong Georgia. Like, going, I love you, Georgia.